Okay, so we may have just figured out why crypto is actually moving up right now. And no, it may not have all to do with the Bitcoin ETF. And no, it may not all have to do with the Bitcoin halving. There could be something else happening that nobody is talking about. And we're going to talk about that in this video. After I just read this article, I had to make this video because I've been wondering myself, why is Bitcoin doing what it's doing? Why is Bitcoin flying? And there's no retail pent up demand. There's no real talk about Bitcoin. It hasn't really reached the mainstream levels. Why is Bitcoin at 44,000? Like, what's going on here? And I've been searching for answers. I've been looking. And here on the channel, we're always trying to dig in as much as we can and find out things that are going on. And I think I may have come across something in this article by Billy Bambro, who is writing about cryptocurrency for Forbes. And this is really fascinating. So make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, because we're going to get into this and talk about what's going on. So at the front end here, they highlight just, Bitcoin going up. It's kind of been crazy, hard to pinpoint it. But the crypto market's climbing above 1.5 trillion for the first time since early 2022, as expectations soar that Wall Street could be about to make its long-awaited entrance to the crypto market. Now, listen, I think there are certainly influences from this. Wall Street coming into crypto, ETFs, certainly. But it maybe isn't the whole story. Now, as traders mark their calendars for an important exchange-traded fund ETF update, many people believe that'll be somewhere between January 8th, 9th, and 10th. The chief executive of U.S. Bank Custodia, Caitlin Long, has fanned the flames of a rumor that another country could be about to follow in El Salvador's footsteps and begin buying Bitcoin. Now, this is the first time I've heard this. Now, we've heard about Argentina and their new president getting elected, and maybe that he would be getting ready to implement Bitcoin as legal tender. But could it be something different here? Bitcoin's historical halving is coming up as well, right? We've got that coming up early next year. But the story goes on here. This is what Long had to say. I caught up with a big Bitcoiner, an investor in Bitcoin infrastructure or companies, who said he doesn't think this rally is all about the spot ETF. Long is a Wall Street veteran who founded Custodia, previously known as Avanti, in early 2020, posted to X and links to a September report that Qatar's head of state had visited El Salvador. Interesting. He thinks it's about this too, Long wrote. I missed this at the time, but looking into it this morning, it seems there wasn't much coverage at the time. Qatar and El Salvador, which made Bitcoin legal tender in September 2021, signed various agreements during official visits from country presidents in September. Now, the rumors are getting very loud on this. Max Kaiser, an outlandish Bitcoin investor who's working with El Salvador on its Bitcoin strategy, posted to X, adding without evidence that Qatar's sovereign wealth fund is rumored to looking to buy $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. $500 billion worth of Bitcoin. That would be insane. I mean, factor that out right now. You've got Bitcoin sitting at 854 billion right now. That would add a huge chunk to the market cap right now. That would put us well above our previous all-time high at current price levels. So this is what could be happening behind the scenes, guys. This is what could be happening. That is pretty insane to think about. And we know how it's worked out for El Salvador so far. It's worked out really well. They just recently got back in the green, which is awesome. I got to find my tab. There it is. It says here, El Salvador's President Bukele this week prematurely celebrated the country's $120 million Bitcoin investment, crossing back into the black after years in the red through the bear market. And he basically said After thousands of articles and hit pieces were written about us that ridiculed our supposed losses, we're back in the black. So, this is going to be something to watch. Qatar's sovereign wealth fund rumored to be looking to buy $500 billion in Bitcoin. Wow. And yes, they did highlight Argentina here. A major development has been Argentina electing a pro-Bitcoin head of state in an economy struggling with inflation. And Javier Milei, I think it is, the new Argentina president, is a Bitcoin fan and a self-described libertarian anarcho-capitalist who could be getting set to put Argentina on the Bitcoin standard as well. A lot of things happening behind the scenes. Hopefully this video finds you well. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing down below, and share this video out there with a friend because I think everybody needs to see this. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you in the next video.